Hello everyone, welcome again. In this video, we'll see how to start with the Python. In the previous video, we have seen how to install the Python interpreter and introduction about the Python programming language and how language is very important to our life. So in this video, we'll work with the Python interpreter. So to open Python interpreter, just open a command prompt and type py so that it will be invoked. So the Python interpreter is invoked. So if you want to communicate with each other, we need a common language. So each and every language will be having a set of grammar rules. So that if you follow those grammar rules, your communications may become efficient and it can be understood by others. Likewise, if you want to work with the digital computers, so nowadays we have more dependent on the digital computers. So if you want to work any task with that computers, we do have set of programming language, so many programming language. Each and every programming language may have the set of different or a common syntaxes to be followed. So if you don't follow those syntaxes, it cannot understand your instructions and it cannot communicate with the computer. So if you want to communicate with the computers, you have to follow those syntaxes and grammar rules. So we'll perform some arithmetic operations in the interpreter. So interpreter is nothing but a compiler or interpreter which converts the programming codes, that is the instructions, line by line into a machine language. So Python is one of the interpreted system. So if I want to perform some additions in some other programming language, I need to write set of codes to perform those simple addition. So then I'll be invoking the files and then the additions will be made. So in Python, it's very simple. Just give two numbers with operators, the additions will be performed. So we'll try with that. 2 plus 3. The answer should be 5. See here, we got 5. It's working. Then we'll check with the subtraction. So 3 minus 2, we should get 1. So it's 1. And we'll even check for the negative number, that is 4 minus 6 equals to minus 2. Now we'll check with the multiplication. So 3 star. So in computer language, star is used for multiplication. 4. So the result is 12. So we'll try even the division. 2 divided by 3. So 0.66. We'll try some integer part. 4 divided by 2. So now I should get only 2. But I got 2.0. It's a floating value. So integer is nothing, only a number without any fractional part. Floating points are those numbers with a fractional part. So by default, Python converts the integer part to the floating numbers when you perform the division. So if I want to get exact purely integer value, I should use the double slash. So same numbers will use with the double slash. So I'll get only the 2 without any fractional parts. So 3 divided by 2, I should get 1.5. If I want only 1, I'll use 3 double slash 2. So this is how we'll get only the integer value. So to get the floating point, we'll use a single slash. And if you want to get a integer part, we'll use a double slash. And we'll try using a modulus. So modulus is nothing but if you want to divide any number, you should get a reminder. So the modulus returns the remainder of the number. So 10 divided by 3, the answer is 3.33. But if I want to get the remainder of the division, I should use the modulus. So 10. So modulus is a percentage symbol, 3. So the remainder is 1. So we'll try with the multiple operators like 2 plus 4 divided by 2. So we'll get 2 plus 2 equals to 4. So as we used division, the pointing value will be displayed. 2 plus 4 minus. So I'll not give any values further. So it will throw me an error. See here, the syntax error, invalid syntax. If you miss any syntax rule, the syntax error will be displayed. This is the importance of the syntax in the programming language. See, the result will be 3 into 2 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2 is 2. So that is 12 will be getting. So if I want to get 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 3, 9 into 2, that is 18. The answer should come 18. This will use a bracket symbol. So to put all the operations together. So star 2. So the output will be 18. Yeah, multiple operations also working. So now we'll just print a number. We'll assign a value to a variable and we'll just print the number. So x equals to 10. Now if I want to print the value of x, so I'll give just a x. So if I use other programming language, I should give a printing statements. The x value is x, then only the x value will be printed. You can use even a printing statement also. It's like a function. A function is nothing but a set of instructions to perform some task. Each and every language will be having a predefined, that is built-in functions. You can just invoke that and you can use it. So here I can use a x itself to print the number. Otherwise I can use a print x also. So we'll try print just a number. See here nothing is printed because there is no argument specified in the printing function. So we'll check the type of this x value. So I'll give type x, enter. See here class int. So the x is assigned to our integer values, hence the type is displayed as an int. So int is nothing but integer data type. So we'll assign some pointing value. So now we have assigned the pointing values. So I'll give enter. If I want to check the type of this x, I'll give type. So the answer should be float. As I assigned the fractional part values to a x variable, it is assigned with a float. So the data type of this x is float. So this is few basics about this Python interpreter. So if you want to perform some set of codes together and interpreting it to perform a complex task, we'll be typing the entire code in the text editor, then we'll be saving it as a Python file, then we will invoke those files to be executed. So in further videos we'll see few basics about the Python programming, like data structures, data types, variables, etc. So I hope this video will be helpful for you and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye, take care.